Hey guys, welcome back to the biggest agricultural platform in Namibia known as Nduna Wengombe, which means headman of cattle. My name, of course, is Mitchell Mutumba Simata, aka the headman of cattle. So today, on the 17th of February 2022, sorry, 2022, I would love to speak about an indigenous sheep breed. We consider it not indigenous, but its history is quite an interesting sheep breed. It is one of my favorite sheep breeds. They don't look natural when I've seen videos of them and then I've seen how they look. They look like they're something out of a comic or something out of a fantasy movie or something similar to that. And that is the Persian sheep. So let's get into the history of the Persian sheep. As you guys know, I'm never writing solo. I got my trusted notebook with me with my not so flattering handwriting. Let's get into this video. Persian sheep. Of the Somali slash Saudi Arabian origin is the Persian sheep. The ancestors of the black-headed Persians were introduced to South Africa by chance in 1896 when a ship damaged by a storm at sea landed in South Africa. It had been carrying one ram and 3 ewes, and the animals were taken to Wellington, where they became the nucleus of the breed in that country, which is South Africa. The first group of Persian sheep in the Cape had black heads, but produced some prodigies with red heads. In 1930, the Persian Black-Headed Sheep Breeder Society of South Africa was formed, with the headquarters in Cape Town. In 1948, the present-day Black-Head Persian Sheep Breeder Society of South Africa was formed in Dahar, in Dinner AR. So description of the breed. The Persian is a small, smooth hair, fat, rumped breed with 3 varieties: the black-headed Persian, the red-headed Persian, and the speckled Persian, which can be black or brown with white spots covering the body. The coat color is basically white with a second color, usually light or dark brown. Dark brown superimposed on it. Some are Ronan, owing to an admixture of bright brown hair. The sheep have long goat-like ears, and both sexes are polled. So this is a breed of sheep that doesn't grow any horns. Production norms: Persian lambs reach maturity at an early age, and thus also put fat early. The fatty tail is used in venison products such as droewors and processed meat. So the Persian's fat tail, I think similar to the Afrikaner sheep, you can utilize the tail to be used in venison products like dried sausage or dried meat. The skin of the black-head Persian is remarkably thin and tough, making it very good for glove production. So they use sheep and goat skin to make gloves. Rams have an average birth weight of about 2.6, while ewes weigh on average which is 2.5. So just a kilo difference at birth. Matured weights are 60, 68 and 52 for rams and ewes respectively. So these animals weigh about the same. There is no difference. The black-headed Persian is one of the parental breeds of the well-known Dober. It also played a role in the upgrading of the Karakul. So that is the Persian breed of sheep, one of my favorite breed of sheep. And if I was to get into sheep farming, it would be Persians. I just like the black face, white body, and I've seen the multicolored ones. They're also very beautiful, but it's not your heaviest sheep breed. If I was to compare it to a Dober, for example, a Dober is much more heavier, but it is a meat breed, but it's not like it's not on your heavier side of meat breeds. So if I just do comparison of one of the breeds it was used to develop, you can get your Dober adult live weight could be about 74 kilograms and 44 for females. Then you look at your Persian, they're saying 68 to 52. So the Dober is a kilo heavier than the Persian, but it's a meat breed. It's a hairy sheep breed. It's not. It doesn't grow wool. It's not your woolly sheep breed like the Maroons and so forth. In Africa, because of the bush and the climatic conditions we farm in, we can't really keep woolly sheep. I know South Africa is probably one of the few countries that I know of in the SADC that actually, South Africa, Lesotho, and I think Swaziland also. But yeah, South Africa and Lesotho, they keep woolly sheep, the Maroons and so forth. But ourselves here in Namibia, I was told by a senior farmer that we can't keep woolly sheep because of the thorn bush and the bushes here. They are not really favorable towards woolly sheep. So if you're trying to probably start up a woolly sheep production, you might have to crossbreed it with a hairy breed. Maybe Persian Maroon cross. Maybe that could work. So that's my information on one of my favorite sheep breeds, the Persians. I enjoy them. I've seen them at shows. They look so, like I said, they don't look natural. They look like they're something out of a comic book or something out of a, something out of a fantasy book because of the way they look. But then, as history, as the information did tell us that the breed didn't naturally occur here. It was brought here by a Somali slash Saudi Arabian, which Somali slash Saudi Arabian origin. The ancestors of the black-eyed Persians were introduced into South Africa by chance in 1860 when a ship was damaged by a storm and had to land on South Africa. So three animals were brought in, one ram and two females, and they were taken to Wellington. So that's the history of it. And then from there on, it started naturally appearing in South Africa and also in parts of Namibia. I believe you also find them in Zimbabwe and also in parts of Botswana. So that's my 2 cents on the Persian sheep, one of my favorite sheep breeds. I hope you guys enjoyed the information. I'd just love to ask you two favors. If you enjoyed the information, like the video. If you enjoy my content here, subscribe to the channel. With that said, bye for now.